Teresa Phelps Martin in the Soulfully You virtual land, bringing you a movement practice yoga where we allow the integration of the heart, the psyche, the soul, the body, and in that integration we cultivate a connection and practices that help us tend to the many layers of our own selves and also be a witness to the multiplicity of our lives. It's not your average yoga class where it's not your average practice where we do a bunch of tricks or, yes, Lulu's with me again today, do a bunch of tricks. The invitation is to go deep and honor, to go inward and discover, to breathe into and with the mystery. The energy that's cultivating the inspiration and authenticity of this practice include water, which is our emotional energy, and air, which is our mental, our ability to be a witness. It is infused with the idea of depth and darkness and soul and forgiveness and vulnerability. It is including the energy of integration, of marriage, of union, of being centered, of beauty, of justice. And what that brings forward then is this ability to go into the depths, to tap into the base of our rib cage and the top of our hip points, our sternum and our pubic bone, to create this diamond of a connection, to feel the horizontal plane, the material realm, the personal, material externalization, and the vertical, the soulful and the spiritual. It's about honoring the many directions we go, where we've always been taught to transcend, to rise above, which is really important. But we're going to go in to return back out. That honoring is really important because we're also being influenced and inspired by this point of completion, of the psychological understanding of all that's gone, honoring our true nature, our true story. And that means not denying or blaming or fighting. Yeah, denial, blame, pretending, perfecting, but honoring, just honoring. So in that journey, let's go. We're going to start standing on our 2 feet. My head will probably be cut off, but we'll give it a shot. As you stand on your 2 feet, I want you to feel your feet together and your hands wide, okay? I want you to feel this horizontal plane and this point. Think of it as an upside down triangle. And if it's really hard to have your feet together, I understand. It's actually really hard. I want you to feel that energy hugging in. Close your eyes, call in the highest. Anchor your tailbone, your pubic bone. Feel the rib points drawing in, the hip points drawing in. There's a lift in the low belly. There's a grounding towards the navel. A connection to the low back. A broadening behind the rib cage. And an elevation through the crown of the head. As you inhale, you're going to bring your hands into your heart. And as you exhale, expand the arms back out. Inhale, bringing the hands in to heart center. Exhale, expanding the arms wide. Inhaling, drawing in. Exhaling. Inhale, feel the expansion of the back body. Exhale, feel the solidification of the vertical line. Last one. Inhaling, feel the expansion of the back body and that horizontal line. Exhaling, feeling the vertical line, and then pausing here and just letting go. Letting go of what you think this should be or how it can unfold. And then inhale, arms are going to sweep up overhead. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, bow all the way forward, touch the earth, and open your eyes looking to the earth. As you bow, feel the feet on the ground. If you were turned, turn to the short edge of your mat. Hands to your shins, inhale, find length. As you exhale, knees bend, step back with the left foot, knee to the earth. As the knee comes to the earth, foot tucked or untucked, hug the legs towards each other, hands to your hips. Hug into the hips, draw into the core, feel this connection into this center. Shoulders drawn to the back, lift up through the crown of the head, and then just turn the palms upright. And then inhale the arms wide. And then as you exhale, arms rise up overhead. Deep, full, gracious breath in. And then exhale, hands all the way to the earth. Hips draw back. Flex the foot. Bend the knee. Allow for the breath. Can you still connect to this back line and draw in? Can you chew on your bone like Lulu? Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale the back knee up. Hug into that center. You're going to bend the back knee and straighten the front leg. Then leap forward, step it forward, and bow. Look at your 2 feet. How beautiful it is to have the 2. Honor them without criticizing them. Maybe you need to cut your nails. Maybe you need to go tend to your nails. Just honor them, all that they carry you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees. Right foot goes back. Right knee comes down. Foot tucked or untucked is up to you. Energy pulls in. Draw into that core. Hands come to your hips. Again, reconnect to this central point of energy. Hold that container view. Inhale the arms wide. Exhale, feel that connection to that horizontal line. Inhale the arms overhead. Notice where your breath is, how you breathe. Hands come to the earth. Hips move back. Adjust the foot. Flex the foot. Right? All that our feet do, if you've ever had pain in your foot, is pretty miserable. Draw the hip back, lift into the belly, soften the heart. Exhale, lunge. Inhale the back knee up, bend the knees, straighten the front leg. It's just it's a chance to clear the energy of this leg and let go of the flow we've done. Shift it forward, step it forward, bow. Find the feet to the ground, lift into the core and bow. Inhale, find length, heel to the feet apart, and exhale into Malasana. Feet go as wide as they need to go. Heels stay on the earth. Draw into the belly, find length through the spine. Ground into the earth. Inhale, rise up to standing. Notice how you can rise up, even though it's hard. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, feel that connection. Inhale, hands come into the heart again. Exhale, hands expand out. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, expanding out. So you're inside as you inhale, your hands come in. There's an expansion inside. Expand with the light. Exhale, honor that that light is with you even as you offer out. Inhale, really honoring the truth of your being, where you are as you are. Exhale, expand. Find the length, hinge at your hips, fold to the earth. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, hands to the earth. Left foot and then the right foot step back. Ground into the hands, lift into the core, find length through the spine. What's the rhythm of your breath? Bend the right knee, pivot the left heel to the ground. Breathe into that whole left side body. From the hand to the sole of the foot. Inhale up through the center. Bend the left knee, pivot the right heel. Breathe into the right sideline of the body. Inhale, both heels lift. Draw to the core, knees come to the earth. Move all the way back, child's pose. Make sure the head is resting to the ground. Inhale, arms go forward. Rise up onto your hands and knees. Exhale, round the back. Feel the expansion of the back body. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, opening the heart. Breathing into what you're feeling. Inhale, open the heart. Right knee's gonna come forward. Left leg stretches back. Find your fingertips. Draw the strength of the legs together. We're gonna keep the hands on the earth. If you wanna lift them up, you can. But do walk them back. Find the length through the spine, the connection to the core, shoulders to the back. And then exhale, bow all the way down to the earth, all the way to your forearms. Even out the pelvis. Stay lifted in the core, soften the heart. So ribs are hugging in, hip points are drawing in. From here, you're going to inch the back knee in, ground into the earth, climb back into that forearm plank. As you inhale, feel the expansion within. As you exhale, feel centered as you offer out. Bring the knees to the earth. Walk back into child's pose. Inhale, rise up onto your hands and knees. Exhale, round the back. Just honoring all all of it. Inhale, opening the heart. Honoring your choice to show up, to care and nourish all the layers of yourself, to go inward and feel. Inhale, neutral spine. Left knee climbs forward, right leg moves back. Find your fingertips. Hug the legs together, draw into your core, and rise up. Feel into all the parts of you that come together to express this simple offering. But to the average person, pigeon pose like this is not simple, right? There's a lot that comes with it. So coming to the earth. Right, so there's an energy in the pelvis, a lift through the core, a softening of the heart, a clearing of the neck that allows your mind to be more aware. Aware of all the times you found pigeon pose, all the times you've done pigeon with other people around, and that volume of others coming together for the same purpose elevated you in such a way that you didn't have to rely on your own strength. Here as your home, in your own space, practicing a virtual practice. That distance from the group energy isn't as far as you might think. Come into the wholeness of you. Honor all the parts of you that are cheering you on and elevating you, that also extend beyond you. Tuck the back toes. Inhale the back knee. Lift into the core. Forearm plank. Throwing a little fire in. Right? Really waking up into those psoas. That intersection of the efforts is love. Knees come to the earth. Move back into child's pose. Right? Are you honoring with criticism, with blame, with fear, with perfection? Or can you honor with curiosity and courage and compassion? And a tail. And a fur ball. You're going to inhale up onto your hands and knees. Oh, she wants to play. Walk your hands forward. Inhale up onto your hands and knees. Tuck the toes and move back, downward dog. So she wants us to play, okay? So we've grounded, we've awoken. Feel a connection to your dog pose. Inhale, the right leg parallel. Pull that leg to the midline. Bend the knee, lift through the inner thigh. And then exhale, step the foot through to a lunge. Pivot the back heel. Elbow to your thigh. Press into the earth. Feel this connection to the front body. Shoulders into the back. The throat opens. Stretch the arm by your ear, if you can. I cannot. Feel that opening, that release, that connection, the presence, the breath. Inhale, come up. You're going to lift up, rise up and back. Reverse warrior two. Lunge deeper into the front knee. Lift through the sides, shoulders are to the back. Find the length through the roof of the mouth. Then inhale, come all the way out. Turn both feet forward and then both feet turn out. Exhale into a larger squat, right? Outer hips are wrapping down, knees are opening up. Inhale the arms out to the side. Feel the connection to the breath, to your strength, your vitality, to the inhale as well as the exhale. Go a little deeper. And then hands are going to come to the earth. Heels spin out. Fold forward. Ground into the earth. Find length. Turn the right foot out. If you need to bend the right knee, that's great. Push the feet into the earth. Find the connection through the legs. Open through the heart. I know this isn't really playful. I'm still steady today. And in that, hug the rib cage in. Shoulders are into the back. Open through the throat. Inhale the arm up overhead to the sky. Feel the light of you. She so needs to go to the groomer. She's ready. She's so ready. Those curls, man. Exhale. Hand to the earth. Spin the back heel up. And step back, downward dog. Where is your itch? As you climb into your dog pose, push through the hands, draw into the center. And then inhale. Left leg lifts parallel. Pull into that center, draw into the core. Bend the knee. Feel the lift through the inner thigh, the connection to the psoas, to that midline. So many people just dump out. I ain't interested in dumping. And then step the foot through to a lunge. Pivot the back heel, right? Ground into the earth first. Build up with strength. Shoulders to the back. Core draws in. Stretch the arm by your ear, if available. I have more plants in here that had to come in from outside. And as you expand, feel the connection. Ground into the earth. Inhale, lift up, reverse warrior. Inhale, come to the center, arms go wide, feet turn out, settle into Z squat. So your inner thighs move back, your outer hips anchor down. Draw into the core, find that length through the spine. Arms open up. There's a volume to your truth, honor it. Inhale, straighten. As you bow, feet turn in, fold forward. And just let go. Let go of all that we've done so far. Inhale, find length. Turn your right foot out. I like to bend the knee so I can move through my hip and have more access to the core. I'm not a fan of locking up and blocking energy. And then as we're there, I'm more of a fan of working the energy. Draw in, shoulders to your back, and expand the arm high. Breathing into all the layers of yourself. Don't just get stuck in the hamstring. Don't get stuck in the outer form. Honor the inner form. And then hand to the earth. All the way back, downward dog. Inhale into a plank. Not really doing many of these today, but the elbows all the way to the ground. Push the hands to the earth, shoulders roll back. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, bow all the way down. Inhale, shoulders roll back, draw in. Cobra or upward dog. Exhale, bow down. Hi. Shoulders draw back. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, bow down. Once you come all the way down, pillow the hands, rest the head. Inhale, bring your gaze back to the center. Bend your knees. Reach your hands for your feet. Shoulders draw to the back. Kick the feet into the hands. Inhale, Dhanurasana. Hi. And then exhale, bow down. Hi, how are you? Hands under your shoulders, curl all the way up onto your hands and knees. You're going to lean back and sit onto your heels. You're going to feel the volume through the sides of the body, through the openness of the heart. If you can't sit on your feet, please change. Sit in the way you can. But I just want us to sit just enough to feel the inhale and the exhale, and how the breath intersects right here in the heart. We breathe into the bottom of our lungs that come down here, right, all the way into the upper throat. Most of us only breathe up here. We want to just honor our breath reflects our emotions. Our emotions inform our breath, okay? So when you feel overwhelmed, you want to focus on your exhale. When you feel lackadaisical or lackluster, you want to focus on the inhale. If you're really fired and fueled up, you want to even it out. So notice where you are, how you be, how you feel. Honor it. Don't try to change it. We want to honor first. Lulu has found something under my mat. Your ball's not under there. And if you don't know to focus on the inhale or focus on the exhale, you just put your attention there. I'm not a big fan of, 6 count inhale and 8 count exhale. There's significance to that, but I'm not a fan of manipulating the breath. I'm rather a fan of being a cohort with the breath, collaborating with the breath. And Lulu. Okay, so if you're going to focus on the inhale, just pause at the top. Absorb the inhale completely and then just let it go. If you're going to focus on grounding in your exhale, when you find the bottom of the exhale, focus on it, appreciate it, anchor into that light of your truth, and then let go and allow the inhale. If you don't know where to go, you just allow the breath to be even, right? Maybe you inhale, expand, and exhale, extend. Maybe you inhale, extend, and exhale, expand. I want you more so to just attune to your inner rhythm and start to cultivate the relationship with the unknown by knowing your breath. That's the honoring. We're going to stay here for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If at any time that feels like too much, just come lying down or move into child's pose. Maybe even do a downward dog first. Be a witness. Let your mind be on the ceiling looking down at yourself. Seeing yourself in the light that you are. Maybe as you're sitting here, you might feel sluggish. So you shift it and you focus on the inhale. Or maybe sitting here, you become overwhelmed. And so you shift your awareness and you focus on the exhale. Maybe you get lost along the way, and so you allow for an evenness, and you focus on the even fluctuation of your inhale and your exhale. Allow for a cleansing breath in and a cleansing breath out. Honor if you're restless, bored, disappointed, curious. What is the feeling of your inner world? And let it go. Notice the judgment or the criticism of the mind, or the allowing of the mind to be more of a witness to your ability to try, to pause, and then let go. Notice the density of your bones, of your being, and breathe a lightness back into it. Allow your head to bow. Allow your hands to come together. Let go of the expectation. Honor your attempt. Be aware of the level of discomfort. Honor the comfort that you opened yourself to. Let your fingers point forward, palms open up. Open your eyes, looking into the palms of your own two hands. You're going to move off your feet. Bring them out in front of you. Right? They're going to be stiff, dense. Find length in the spine. And, see, Lulu's in the way, but you're going to bring your left knee in. Find both hips, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you, and twist. If you just kind of zoned out, Lulu left, she got restless, and then she came back and settled. How cute is that? Find length through the spine, come back to the center, and then you're going to bow, folding over that right leg. Breathing into your being. Sorry, did I pull your hair? As you exhale out completely, and inhale, come up. Switch sides. Left leg stretches out. Right foot comes in. Twisting to the right, left hand to your right knee. Twisting, opening. It's just a subtle clearing. You're still in probably a level of discomfort. So realize that, because I shifted things on you. Things changed. And continue to change, which maybe is exhausting. But just honoring that. And then we're going to turn back to the center and bow. Honor the discomfort. Honor that you maybe didn't like the 5-minute meditation focusing on your breath. Honor that maybe you got bored. You got restless. You dozed off. You turned me off. And then just bow into what's there for you. Without trying to make it something different. And then you're going to exhale out completely, ground into the earth. Inhale, come all the way up. You can either come lying down for Shavasana, or do legs up the wall. I'm going to do a variation of legs up the wall. That is just more clearing for my back right now. Even my husband, he was like, wow, that really worked. Got any more recommendations for me? Okay, so you're going to come lying onto the ground of some shape or form. I knew I could fit right here. And once you come into the ground, if you do legs at the wall, great. If you don't, Shavasana works. You can also rest your legs on a chair. Feel the subtle inversion after going inward for a meditation. For me, I have a tingling in my legs. I chose to sit blocking the circulation. Allow for the breath to move into your belly. Notice what you're receiving. Are you receiving the healing, the renewal, the restoration? Are you receiving the agitation, the irritation, the judgment, or the criticism? Discernment is important, but it can be confusing. So choose to breathe consciously, to breathe with love. And then enjoy a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If your legs are up the wall, you can bend your knees. Feel just the return to you, to the wholeness of your being. Confusion, the doubt. And you're going to roll over to one side. Maybe you even have a renewed sense of certainty. And once you come to that side, slowly come up into your seat. Sit with the wellness of your being. Hands can come to your heart. Breathe into, hopefully, a layer of ease. A comfort and a sense of peace that when you close your eyes, you feel more connected to your truth, to your being, honoring the wholeness of you. The great unfolding and unfurling. And from my heart straight to yours. Namaste. And so from Lulu too. She decided to really move into Shavasana. She knows how to take up space. And I thank you guys for showing up and being present. I'm making the decision to shift to one class a week. There are, it's mainly I need this space right now to process a few things in my life. And I'm not sure that these practices are reaching or being utilized. So it's just that sort of point of being true and being real and honoring my soul. So I hope you do the same thing. Be real and be true and be soulfully you. I will be here next Tuesday. Tuesdays are our days that I will show up live at 9:30. A lot of you watch the replay, and so I thank you for tuning in. And, let's find ways to come together in new ways. And I will see you when that time arrives. And I will be here. Again, I'm not completely disappearing. Don't worry about that. It's just knowing how to refuel for myself too. Okay? Be real, be true, be soulfully you. Peace, friends.